Good morning, vinyl community. It's Monday morning. If anybody's been following my Instagram page, I mentioned yesterday that I got an album. I guess the story is I'm going to talk about it in the weekly wrap up after I'm finished doing this video. Um, that my nephew Jack and I went over to visit Larry Graves, the Canadian Studmuffin. Larry and I live in the same town of Trenton, Ontario. It was really cool. We had a great afternoon. And Larry was kind enough to give me a couple of records. He was really generous with Jack. He gave him like a ton of CDs and stuff, and it was great. So generous. Larry, can't thank you enough. I'm sure Jack will be doing a video to talk about his whole thing. Larry, I ended up with a mint copy of Frank Zappa's Apostrophe, which on vinyl, which I've been looking for. It's hard to find, man, a used Apostrophe, especially in good shape and original pressing. And great for that. But Larry is also a big fan of another band, some of his favorite bands in the planet. And you know, I'm an old timer. I always think if there's a band that's been around since the late 60s and still producing music today that I'm not aware of, it would surprise me. Now, I can't say I'm not aware of the name of this band, but musically, totally off my radar forever and ever and ever. So, Larry gave me a sealed copy of this album from this band, and I was excited to listen to it, and I said that I would do a bit of a review on it. So, this is my review of Sparks. A steady drip, drip, drip. Now, let's first look at the album because it's very cool. It comes. This was a limited edition picture disc vinyl. Comes with a. Here's the hype sticker. Give you all the information you need. A steady drip, drip, drip limited edition 2 LP picture disc plus 12-inch booklet. So here's the booklet. Back. And then inside is all the lyrics for the songs. And a couple other kind of artsy photos. And blurry. I don't have my glasses on, so I wouldn't know if it's blurry or not. Yeah, so that comes with that. There's the front cover. Back cover. Here's the albums. When I first looked at it, I thought it was some kind of a weird splattered colored vinyl, but it's not. It's picture disc. So there's one side. Pretty cool looking, eh? There's the other side. That's one of the discs. And here's disc number 2. Same kind of design on the label. One side is all picture disc, the other side with a picture of the guys. I love that. It's so nice. And I played it yesterday. I don't have any picture disc albums. I've had a couple in my lifetime, and I know years ago they just didn't sound good. The sound quality was horrible. But these actually sound pretty good. I was pretty impressed. So, first, Sparks. I think their first album came out, they've been together since like 1969 making music. That's a long frickin' time. Two brothers, Ron and Russell Mael, Mael. Ron plays keyboards and has kind of a stoic, kind of a weird vibe going. And Russell does vocals. Man has quite a vocal range. Let's just leave it at that. What did I think about them when I heard it? First of all, Larry played us a song when we were there, just to give us a taste, but it was a song from an earlier album. Great song, though. I really liked it. It was more guitar-driven than keyboard-driven, I got the impression when I was listening to it, but I did like it. So what's my first thoughts after listening to this album? I made some notes. Quirky, theatrical. I'm thinking of words that came to my mind. Rhythmic, very rhythmic, and it's pop music. It's kind of artsy pop music, I guess. So this album, a steady drip, 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 was released in 2020. It's their 24th studio album. 14 tracks over 2 records. Picture disc, as I said. My first impressions, like I said, the lyrics are very witty, and quirky. That's the things I came from it. Catchy melodies, for sure. I thought the songs sound like they could be anthems, but low key anthems. They're not like big production anthems like we think about that. But they seem like they have that potential, but they're kept low key, if that makes any sense. Highlights of the album, there were some songs that really stuck out to me. Lawnmower, about a guy who's in love with his lawnmower. It sounds like he's trying to get away from his girlfriend or his wife or something and spend a bit more time with the lawnmower. Stravinsky's only hit is Killer. There's a couple of lines in the song. He hated minor chords, thought them too absurd. I like that. There's a song at the end called "Please Don't Fuck Up My World." It is like an anthem with a children's choir. It's pretty cool. So overall, I really dug the album, much more than I thought I would. Let's put it that way. I came in because Larry gave me the album, was kind enough to give it to me. I thought, well, I need to, listen to it and probably put it on the shelf, and just tell Larry, yeah, it was okay. I liked it. So, I was polite. But Larry, I really like it. So, yeah, I would recommend this album. I may check out some more. I'm not promising I'm going to build up a Sparks library, but it inspired me to maybe check out, maybe ask Larry for the next step in my Sparks journey. Yeah, pretty talented guys. Kind of keyboard based, with some acoustic guitar. Notice more acoustic guitar than electric, and percussion, and it's actually very low key production on the songs. There's not they don't fill the room with noise, but really good. Larry, thank you so much for giving me this and kind of introducing me to this band that I've been ignoring for 50 years or more. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. I will be back very shortly with the weekly wrap-up. Peace out, everyone.